orasan natin alas 8 ng umaga, 16 ng Hunyo 2016, rather, dito sa programa Halo-Halo Special Opinion Balita. Diba pa? Kagawin na, lupang hindi muna mag-sign on tayo mga kaibigan. No? Sige na mag-sign on. Salamat lupang hinirang po mga kaibigan. Maghimay-himay natin ang balita mamaya. Ang latest pala sa Supreme Court ay natapos ng oral argument, 3 araw. Yung mga mag-petition po na kontra sa martial law. Itong grupo nila, Congressman Absdamahan'Slive-Stream at saka itong ay pinangunahan naman ng kabila itong si former Senator Rene Sagisan po. At saka itong government sa sergeant, itong si House Sec Kalida naman po mga magdepensa pro martial law po mga kaibigan. So after that, June 19 ata, so hindi ako magkamali, kanya-kanya po ay mag-submit ng memoranda base po doon sa itong oral argument. So antayin natin kung ano ang pasya ng kataas-taasan hukuman ng ating Republika ng Pilipinas ay antayin natin po mga kaibigan. Meron ako nakuha na balita, yung latest naman sa Marawi Seeds, itong grupo ko ng Mandirigma, itong grupo ng Maute, at saka itong combine magsama sa Kabusayap, kung ito ay wala na po sa area daw, ayon sa info na kuha natin, ay balita po ay naubusan natin ng bala itong mga grupo po ng Maute at saka itong Abusayap. Tinatawag ay inspired ISIS po mga kaibigan. So, umalap pa rin tayo ng information. Ano nang kaganapan po dyan sa Marawi City. Antayin natin ng balita po magmula sa Santataan Lakas ng Pilipinas. Okay. Pero bago tayo basa ng balita, saan na ba tayo? Tingnan natin kung ano ang unang balita natin sa araw ito. Unang bukso ng balita natin, tingnan natin po mga kaibigan. Mga suki natin, ayon dito sa balita, government want to free Marawi from terrorists as soon as possible. Okay. tingnan natin ang balita. Maya-maya, magpakilala muna ang ating studio and then ay maghahanap buhay tayo. Ano yan? Maghanap buhay muna magpakilala ang ating himpilan po. Sana.
Ang Absdamahan'Slive Special News Balita ay tumatalakay sa mga isyu pang kasalukuyan at napapanahon. Makapolitika, makapinong, makakomentaryo at balita, ang programa ito'y patas sa lahat. Walang kinikilingan, walang pinakampihan, at walang pinapanigan ang programa ito. Ang programa ito ay public service sa kahanginan at trabaho lamang. Ang special opinion, balita at iba pa, partner ng Absdamahan'Slive-Stream News Tv, the only informative news authority online. Kung gusto niyo sumali sa usapang bayan, magbigay ng puro suggestion o opinion sa programa Halo-Halo Special Opinion Balita at pa, kung mag-atupilit mag-text o tumawag sa mga telepono pag-log 0977-84-2023 at sa smart naman ay 0947-484-2808. Halo Special Opinion Balita at iba pa, brought to you by Picante Pizza and Picante Product. Ang Picante Pizza and Picante Product ay matatagpuan mo dyan sa Cotabato City. May tatapong branch na dyan sa Cotabato City. Tara, mag-Picante Pizza at Picante Product, magamang masarap na pagkain ay dito ay halal na pagkain.
Okay. And then, basahin natin ang unang bugso ng balita. Tapos ito ay mag-break na tayo sa ibang hanap buhay naman po mga kaibigan. Government wants to free Marawi from terrorists as soon as possible. Yan po ang unang balita. Marawi City security forces have continued operation to dislodge and up to 200 Islamic State-inspired terrorists in a bid to liberate Marawi City as soon as possible. Today, kalap natin ng mga info ay na umalis na itong mga grupo daw ng, di ba ano, no? Wala irony, itong mga info lang nakuha natin. Umalis na raw itong Mandirigma, itong Maute Group at saka Abusaya po mga kaibigan. Fighting is now confined to 10% of the total land area of the besieged city, about 8.7 square kilometer, as operation to pass out about 150-200 Abusaya mounted terrorists entered its 24th day, according to Lieutenant Colonel Go R. Herrera, spokesperson of the Philippine Army 1st Infantry Division. Government forces have controlled 3 key bridges amid bitter street fighting, and security forces had been advancing to the inner part of the city, Herrera said on Thursday. Battleground constituted 4 of the city's 96 villages. The military spokesperson said, "We intend to finish the fight as soon as possible. We're still confronting 150 to 200 militants," the Army spokesperson said. With the use of a fighter jets, a helicopter gunship, a bomb enemy position in the city has been halted. The military officials said airstrike could resume should the need to use additional firepower arise. We have neutralized the enemy position, but our options are still open for employing airstrike, Herrera said. At least 300 to 500 civilians are believed to be trapped inside the city, and the military is doing its best to locate and rescue them, according to Herrera. We are still receiving a distress call. The challenge now is how long there are cell phone batteries. 5, we are trying to locate them, he said. Herrera said there is still a verifying report about the presence of 300 armed men in a town outside the Marawi. Ahmed Burkar Smith had been able to sleep out of the besieged city and could open a new front. Mga tagapakinig. Yan ang latest report po sa Marawi crisis, sa Marawi siege, mga kaibigan. Okay, katulad na sinabi ko, mag-break muna tayo ay maghanap buhay muna mga kaibigan. Huwag natin bilisan ng news natin kasi maraming balita po.
Mas nadaloy ng elektrisidad at mabilis na serbisyo sa mga kumukonsumo ng kuryente. Ngunit ito'y maaaring matigil, magdulot ng brownout o pagkasawi kung sasaway tayo sa ligtas na distansya sa mga tore, poste at linya ng kuryente. Makipag-ugnayan sa NGCP sa telepono bilang 02-981-4545 kung may alam kayong hindi ligtas na karawa ay malapit sa poste ng kuryente. Isang paalala mula sa National Grid Corporation of the Philippines at ng Bantay Baterya.
Pre, ayaw magsunog na?
Nga naman, pre.
Naghangyo ang NGCP, malikaya ng mga butang, makahatag og peligro, na makabugong grass fire sunod sa mga transmission structures, ilabi na karoon nga summer, pre. O kayo ang mga sagbot, dali lang kaindakon sa kalayo.
Kamay naman kayo ni pre.
Kamay lagi, pre. Pero, di na magsugod ang peligro. Gani, dumapay ubang gidili, sama sa papanunong og kahoy doon sa transmission structures, pagtao doon ng antinas, o pagtukod og kabalayan, o sa mga struktura na makahatag og peligro.
Busa ni kahi ang mga butang na makahatag og kadaot sa atong plate. Ilabi na sulod sa mga transmission structures. Mabaigba. Ang mabinantayon ay kining tanan alang usab sa atong kaayuhan. Ning pahinumdum hatod kaninyo sa NGCP, National Grid Corporation of the Philippines.
Hoy, pre, ayaw magsunog na?
Nga naman, pre.
Naghangyo ang NGCP, malikaya ng mga butang na makahatag og peligro, makabug na grass fire sunod sa mga transmission structures.
Kamay naman kayo ni pre.
Kamay lagi, pre. Pero, di na magsugod ang peligro. Gani, ginapay ubang gidili, sama sa papanunong og kahoy doon sa transmission structures, pagtao doon mga antinas, o pagtukod og kabalayan o sa mga struktura na makahatag og peligro.
Busa ni kahi ang mga butang na makahatag og kadaot sa atong plate. Ilabi na sulod sa mga transmission structures. Mabaigba. Ang mabinantayon. Ning pahinumdum hatod kaninyo sa NGCP, National Grid Corporation of the Philippines.
Oy, pre, asa ka ato?
Ay, what to na George?
Mag-usa ka dito, pre.
Mutabang ko nila kay magtukod ba sila og balay?
Oh, mao ba? Asa po dapit, pre?
Ingon ni George nga dool ba daw sa may transmission structure?
Usa? Mo ko nimo?
Di pa ba kasi pre?
Dili, wato ko. Parang pagbaluon sila nga dili maayo ang buhaton. Tungod kay bawutang sa delikado ang ilang kinabuhi kung magbalay sa doon sa transmission structures.
Mauban niya pre. Anala, dili na magpugay kung mapugngan sila. Gusto din kayo ang mga butang na makahatag og kadaot sa atong palibot. Labi na sulod sa mga transmission structures. Pabaigmang, pag mabinantayon kay kining tanan alang usab sa atong kaayuhan. Hinumdum hatod ka ninyo sa NGCP, National Grid Corporation of the Philippines.
Oy, pre, asa ka ato?
Ay, what to na George?
Mag-usa ka dito, pre.
Mutabang ko nila kay magtukod ba sila og balay?
Oh, mao ba? Asa po dapit, pre?
Ingon ni George, doon ba daw sa may transmission structure?
Usa? Oh, mo ko nimo?
Di pa ba kasi pre?
Dili, wato ko. Aron pagbaluon sila nga dili maayo ang buhaton. Tungod kay bawutang sa delikado ang ilang kinabuhi kung magbalay sila doon sa transmission structures.
Mauban niya pre. Anala, di na magpugay kung mapugngan sila. Usa ligi ang mga butang na makahatag og kadaot sa palibot. Ilabi na sulod sa mga transmission structures. Pagbaigmang, pag mabinantayon, di pahinumdum hatod ka ninyo sa NGCP, National Grid Corporation of the Philippines.
Isunod natin ng balita, medyo bumaba pang remittance galing sa overseas OFW, overseas Philippine worker, mga kaibigan. Remittance decline, most in 17 months. Manila remittance, ano kaya epekto nito? Manila remittance from the overseas Filipino worker fell the most in 17 months in April. Official data released Thursday showed. As remittance in April totaled $2.1 billion US dollar, down by 10% compared the same period last year. The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas said it was this steepest decline since the November 2017, according to Bloomberg's data. This was attributed to the 7.6% drop in cash remittances, land-based workers, which offset the marginal increase of a 0.03% in transfer from sea-based workers. The PSP said in a statement. Central Bank said remittances from Saudi Arabia, Singapore, Australia, and the United Kingdom posted a significant decline. The department had depreciation of currency. Magkaroon ng depreciation ba ito? Depreciation of currencies of this country also contributed to the lower value of remittance, the BSP said. Despite the dip in April, the BSP said remittances for the first 4 months of the year were up 4.2% to $10.3 billion US dollar. The Philippines is one of the world's largest recipients of remittances, with the millions of Filipinos working overseas, sending home money that helps our domestic consumption, a key-driven of economic growth. Mga suki, mga tagapaki. Ayan po ang problema ng pagbaba po ng remittance po galing sa mga tinatawag na hero, itong mga galing po sa mga magtrabaho po sa ibang bansa. Itong haka-haka, yung hindi nakita ilang araw ang Pangulo, sunod natin ang balita. Palace on absence Duterte, don't you ever rest. Manila, Philippines, don't you ever rest. This was presidential spokesman Ernesto Abella reaction when asked in new by the media Thursday about the health condition of the President Duterte has not been seen in public since Monday, and saying that there is nothing to worry about in terms of the sickness, major sickness. Abella said in a press briefing in Malacanang. What I am saying is that considering considering the schedule that has been given, we need to rest. You do need to rest, don't you? He added. While Abella claimed that the president is spending private time and resting, Duterte's long-time aide, Christopher Go released a photo of the chief executive doing paperwork. Okay. Latest beto. Amid speculation about his health, President Duterte, seen in the photo at Bahay Pagbabago, that's released by Secretary Bongko. Okay. Baya at Alexis Romero. Go said, the photo was taken a few minutes before 6 p.m. on Thursday, Bahay Pagbabago in Malacanang Park. Also released a photo of him with the president, was wearing a black polo shirt, a television tune to the national TV news channel. Can be seen in the background. The news station was responding about the Grenfell Tower fire in London when the photo was taken. Later Thursday night, the Presidential Communication Operation Office also released photos of the President at the William Air Base that it said were taken earlier in the day. Another bunch of photos of the President taken at the William Air Base today, photos released by PCCO Aztec Bam Garcia. Okay. Malacanang announcement that the president spending private time is fewer the speculation about the state of his health. There were even rumors that Duterte was brought to a hospital in Metro Manila, but official denied this. And yes, just time, like I said, he has been on the road for about 20 days. Abella said, after all, you have to consider that he has been on the road for at least 23 days regarding fulfilling his martial law supervision. So, you know, it has been really brutal. So, we have to allow him this kind of rest. He had it. Panelo Duterte strong as a bull, parang baka, alam mo naman bull. Panelo Duterte strong as a bull, chief presidential legal counsel, Salvador Panelo said, the 72 years old Duterte is as strong as a bull. Panelo said Duterte sounded upbeat when he spoke with him Wednesday night. Last night, May 14, it was talking to him, and he sounded very strong and upbeat. So I think he is strong as bull and could be sleeping as a night owl. Why? Because he's he's been visiting and doing the round of other soldier casualties. Panelo said in a separate interview with the reporters, many have died, so there is so many to visit. During Independence Day, he really lacked sleep. I understand he come home around at 6 o'clock. In the morning, he was really tired, he added. Duterte skipped the Independence Day ceremonies in Manila last Monday to get some rest according to official. He has not had any public engagement since then. Panelo said that Duterte had told him that he was very busy but did not elaborate. When I was talking to him, I did not ask what he was doing. I did not ask him. He just said, I am very busy now. There are many problems in Mindanao. That was, he told me, Panelo said, referring to the Marawi crisis. Panelo said the phone call took place at about 7 p.m. Sound upbeat and it sounded natural. In fact, he was laughing because I was laying a story that made him laugh. The president's chief legal counsel, legal advisor said, Panel dismissed as a wild speculation claim that the president is sick. Let me disappoint those who may think that he is sick and may want him sick. It's not a definitely, he said. Official could not say true what the president's next public engagement would be. Well, you know, he is taking some time off, so I cannot really give you the but he's just taking some time off to rejuvenate. Abella said, as to react to local corporate regular update on the Duterte's heard, Abella said, well, it's usually given, for example, like this press briefing, we usually give you that. Abella said the president may visit the Bacos in Marawi City as soon he can fit it into his schedule. Ayan. So, base sa mga dalawang opisyal, nasa healthy pa ang kalagayan ng ating Pangulo, 72 years old Pangulo natin po mga kaibigan. Manila kung maniwala kayo, hindi maniwala kasi yun po ang sinabi ng dalawang opisyal diyan sa Malacanang Tato. Kasama na si Bongko, yung si Salvador Panelo, at saka itong spokesperson Ernesto Abella. Okay. tuloy natin ang balita. Cotabato City Armed and ready to be terrorist sympathizer. Cotabato City 1,000 barangay watchmen on Wednesday vowed to immediately execute member and even sympathizer of the Dawah Islamiyah and Ansar al-Khilafah defined in the city. They promised it before. Mayor Cynthia Aguiani Sayani, Colonel Jose Gongcona, Army led the Anti-Terrorist Task Force Cotabato. Senior Superintendent Victor Valencia, of the City Police, an officer of the Army, a Special Forces Battalion, have guarded 37 barangay here from terrorists. More than 80% of the city's 1,000 volunteer community watchmen supervise the barangay captain are Muslim who disagree with the interpretation verses in the Quran by the Abu Sayyaf and the Mauti terror group, now combined as the Dawah Islamiyah and by the members of the Ansar al-Khilafah, whom claim allegiance to the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, ISIS, and are espousing the persecution of Christian and of Muslim who do not agree with their version of Islam. The local barangay, held an emergency assembly, compound of the People's Palace seat, the city government Wednesday afternoon to show solidarity against terrorism, gathering to address rumors of a terrorist sighting. The gathering attended city official led by Gianni Sayadi, a representative from the police, and the military was organized. A lay pierced by a resident who panicked the day before due to a confusing report and insinuating the citywide security lockdown by authorities and the circulation of a text message about allegedly sighting of terrorists in riverside villages. The city border with the Mindanao, where there is the presence of the radical Bangsamoro Islamic freedom fighters, Isporus crisscross the river that connect to the 220,000 hectare of Liguasan Delta, own heaven of criminals and fanatical extremists. Yan is a chairperson of the Interagency Peace and Order Council, assured the public of the commitment of the barangay Tanod to secure all of the city's 37 barangay from terrorists. Army agrees on armed Tanods, Kunggono Pioneer Commander, the Task Force Cotabato that was formed in April, said they will execute the city barangay Tanod from the ban on carrying of guns as a consequence of the martial law in Mindanao, as long as they coordinate their community patrol. Unlike in other part of the country's member of the government, accredited barangay peacekeeping action team, in Cotabato City are armed with military type assault rifles and 45 caliber pistols. A five-brand barangay chairman, Juhaira Madag, said that he and his subordinate deputies are just waiting for a chance to find misguided militant. They plan to immediately kill so that the resolve to prevent their spread in the city. Araw-araw, naghahanap kami ng babarilin namin agad, ay papatayin namin agad ang kung sino mang ISIS na makikita sa aming barangay, madaganams during the assembly in the presence of the court. Diane Sayadi, a practicing lawyer known for her iron-fisted policy in addressing domestic security concern, advised her constituent barangay captain to calmly perform their peacekeeping duties and seek guidance on the city government if confronted by legal issues hampering their effort. Yan is a yadi promise. People and their barangay captain extensive legal assistance in case of controversies that may arise as they complement Malacanang war on terror and anti-narcotic trials. All of the city's 37 barangay captain supporting Mindanao-wide martial law. President Rodrigo Duterte declared after May 23 outbreak of hostilities in Marawi City. Marawi City is only 148 kilometers from Cotabato City via the Secretary Narciso Ramos Highway, that's through Hinterland Town, Mindanao and another shore, where there are enclave of the more Islamic Liberation Front, covered by the group 1997 interim non-aggression pact of the national government. West Wing come to support anti-terror. Lieutenant General Carlito Galvez Jr., the Western Mindanao Command, on Thursday said he understands the vengeful attitude of the BPACs, about the city obviously here by the diverse effect of the activities of the terrorists in Marawi City, the moderate Muslim in Mindanao who disagree with their ideology. Galvez said he has directed the Army 6th Infantry Division in nearby Datu Vincent town in Mindanao to help the Cotabato City local government unit oversee its anti-terrorism effort. We have armor assets and enough number of soldiers standing by to help quell any sort of a threat, the safety of Muslim and Christian, there in Cotabato City, Galvez said on Thursday. Galvez loved the official here and their constituent, Barangay Tanod, their intelligence support to the government operation more than a week ago that lead to prompt arrest suspected Ansar Kilapa members and Nasser Dilangkalen. 7 and his 19 years old accomplice Abdul Rap Ismail. They have confessed to being member of the ISIS, inspired Ansar al-Kilapa, whispers emerged in the barangay Palimbang town in Sultan Kudarat, but was driven away in the late 2015 personnel of the Philippine Marine Corps. Yan po ang balita. Ang natin alas 8:39 na mga kaibigan. The new security equipment to be included in the BAO budget. The BAO city government is trying to include the 95 million worth of security equipment, which include walk-through scanners, an X-ray baggage scanner in the supplemental budget at 2. It is targeted to be passed before Kadayawan Festival. The Bao City Mayor Office Chief of Staff, Lawyer Raul Madela, said the city budget office, the local finance committee are preparing for the supplemental budget to be submitted to the city council. He said that they have already identified the amount for the equipment purchased by the city. They added that they will likely augment this fund for another proposed budget, the next annual budget for 2018. We might augment it later this year. This security equipment may not be enough to cover 1,832 barangay of the city, he said. We are working on what we have right now, he said. He added that the purchase of the equipment will undergo normal procurement process. We aim that the next year we will have available funds, he added. Councilor Nilo Abellera earlier said Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte Carpio has announced that the city will purchase 5 X-ray baggage scanner, 5 walk-through scanner. However, Abellera said it will still depend on the budget because other equipment will also be purchased aside from the needed security equipment. More or less 600,000 is for walk-through scanner and 1.5 million is for X-ray baggage scanner, and plano natin bilhin, we're plan to purchase Abellera apps. Ayan. Ang Davao City. Ito magandang balita naman. Huwag na lahat na puro kuwan po, para naman inspired ang iba. Pero maghanap buhay muna. Corrupt Town undergoes seal of a local good governance assessment. Okay. Ang oras natin alas 8 ay 43 na.
Pre, nasayod ba? Ay ngitig ugma sa buntag sa tanang gwardya?
Wala pa, pre. Wala ingan.
Sumala sa nimo, pre. Kung ka nabutan sa nila mong awat sa mga wire sa kuryente.
Ay, wala po na. Daot mo sa mga tao. Wala naman sa'yo kung isa kong delikado ng gibuha.
Nood din ako nagdagahan ng maangin o gibutang nila sa peligro ang kinabuhi. Hanggang sa kamay ng kantidad sa wire.
Mauna yung ngayon masara sa katawan, pre. Ang pagpatawat na sa wire sa mga kanayang high voltage transmission. Itagyak mo ka naman mahimong alaot.
Sakto ka pa, pag ilap ka ng mga wire, magka-trouble ang transmission. Hinumdan mo ang big supply sa kuryente.
Ay, maunang damay tatanan, pre. Sa likaya mong utang na makahatag o pagkaot sa atong kalit, labi na sulod sa mga transmission structures. Pagpaigma, pagmabinantayon, kiningtanan alang usab sa atong kaayuhan. Hinumdum hatod ka ninyo sa NGCP, National Grid Corporation of the Philippines.
Ana ta, mga ta sa kabasakan, makalupad ta og tabanog. O sige, ato ta dungo sa turis sa kuryente. Pwede mga kapitong.
Ops, asa man mo mga to ha? Kabalo ba mo nga delikado magbuwa doon sa turis sa kuryente?
Nanong delikado man nang.
Ay nako, pag musangit ang inyong tabanog sa kuryente, makuryentihan unya mo. Maupon na pwedeng mahitabo ninyo o pagkat mo anang turis sa kuryente.
Ala, luka gay no?
Maujod, mauna, ngayaw mo pagduwa-duwa dito ha? Di manage na ninyo.
Oh, nang.
Hinumdum hatod ka ninyo sa NGCP, National Grid Corporation of the Philippines.
Ligtas na daloy ng elektrisidad at mabilis na serbisyo hatid sa mga kumukonsumo ng kuryente. Ngunit ito'y maaaring matigil, magdulot ng brownout o pagkasawi kung sasaway tayo sa ligtas na distansya sa mga tore, poste at linya ng kuryente. Makipag-ugnayan sa NGCP sa telepono bilang 02-981-4545. Kung may alam kayong hindi ligtas na gawa ay malapit sa poste ng kuryente. Isang paalala mula sa National Grid Corporation of the Philippines at ng Bantay Baterya.
Hoy, pre, ayaw pagsunogin ha?
Nga naman,
Naghangyo ang NGCP. Kaya ng mga butang, makataog dito. Makabugnag fire sunod sa mga transmission structures. Ilabi na mga summer, pre. Uga kaayo ang mga sagot. Dali lang kayong dakpon sa kalayo.
Kamay naman kayo nito.
Kamay na lagi, pre. Pero, diya magsugod ang peligro. Gani, ito na pa'y ubang bitili. Sama sa pagpananong kahoy o sa transmission structures. Magtao ng mga antinas. O pagkulog ka ba yan, ugon sa mga struktura na magkahatag o peligro.
Sa lihiyo total na makahatag o daot sa atong palit. Labi na sulod sa mga transmission structures. Mabaiba. Pag mabinantayon, kiningtan alang usab sa atong kaayuhan. Kining pahinumdum hatod ka ninyo sa NGCP, National Grid Corporation of the Philippines.
Hoy, pre, ayaw pagsunogin ha?
Nga naman,
Naghangyo ang NGCP. Ngunit kaya ng mga butang na magkahatag o peligro. Makabugnag fire sunod sa mga transmission structures.
kamay naman kayo nito.
Kamay na lagi, pre. Pero, diya magsugod ang peligro. Gani, ito na pa'y ubang bitili. Sama sa pagpananong kahoy o sa transmission structures. Pagtao ng mga antinas. O pagtukod ng kabalayan. O sa mga struktura na makahatag o peligro.
Pusa likay ang mga butang nga makahatag og daot at palit. Labi na sulod sa mga transmission structures. Mabaiba. Pag mabinantayon, kining pahinumdum hatod ka ninyo sa NGCP, National Grid Corporation of the Philippines.
Oy, pre. As ka ito.
Ay, want to win a George.
Bago sa mga ito, pre.
Butabang nila, magtukod na sila og balay.
Oh, mao ba? Asa po dapit, pre?
Ingon ni George na doon man daw sa may transmission structure.
Usa? Oh, makulit ko nimo.
Di tama kasi, pre.
Dili, wato ko. Aron tayo baluon sila, nga dili maayon ng matod. Tungkol kibautang sa delikado ang ilang place ka doon sa transmission structures.
Mao ba niya eh? Nahala, dili na magpugay ang makugnan sila. Usa likay ang mga butang na makahatag og kadaot sa atong palit. Labi na sulod sa mga transmission structures. Mabaigbang, pag mabinantayon, kining tanan alang usab sa atong kaayuhan. Hinumdum hatod ka ninyo sa NGCP, National Grid Corporation of the Philippines.
Oy, pre. Asa ka ito?
Ay, want to win a George.
Bago sa mga ito, pre.
Butabang nila, magtukod na sila og balay.
Oh, mao ba? Asa po dapit, pre?
Ingon ni George na doon man daw sa may transmission structure.
Usa? Oh, makulit ko nimo.
Di tama kasi, pre.
Dili, wato ko. Aron tayo baluon sila, nga dili maayon ng buhaton. Tungkol kibautang sa delikado ang ilang kinabuhi. Kung magbalay sila doon sa transmission structures.
Mao ba niya eh, pre? Nahala, dili na magpugay ang makugnan sila. Usa likay ang mga butang nga makahatag og kadaot sa atong palit. Ilabi na sulod sa mga transmission structures. Mabaigbang, mabinantayon, kining pahinumdum hatod ka ninyo sa NGCP, National Grid Corporation of the Philippines.
Nasayod na ba ka? Naimitin mo sa buntag sa tanang gwardiya.
Wala pa, pre. Kung siya na imitingan.
Sumala sa nin, pre. Tunay ka nabutan sa hitabong awat sa mga wire sa kuryente.
Ay, wala kito na. Nagawat mo sa mga tao pa sila masayang doon sa kadelikadong ng buhat.
O, na pre, naghanang maangin o bibutang nila sa peligro ang ilang pinaguli. Hampir sa kamay ng kantidad sa wire.
Mauna yan ngayon sa katangan, pre. Ang pagkawat nila sa wire sa mga nagkatayang high voltage transmission, itagyap mo talang namang mahimong alaot.
Sakto ka pre, pag ilapta ng mga wire, magkatrubod ang transmission. Hinungdan ng mawad ang bilog supply sa kuryente.
Ay, maunang damay tatanan, pre. Usa ikay ang mga butang nga makahatag og daot sa atong palit. Ilabi na sulod sa mga transmission structures. Pagbaigba, pagmabinantayon, kining tanan alang usab sa atong kaayuhan. Hinumdum hatod kaninyo sa EDCP, National Big Corporation of the Philippines.
Okay. Ituloy natin ang balita. Town undergoes seal of a good local governance assessment. The municipal government hold the assessment from a team of assessor under the seal of a good local governance, SDLD, Program Department of Interior and Local Government, DILD. The assessor were welcome yesterday by Mayor Condalito de la Cruz, Vice Mayor Esther David, and Board Member Pixie David Dixon. The assessor met with the officers, the manager of the municipal government, as they look into the facilities and program of the municipal government. The assessment aimed to evaluate if the town meet all the criteria for the core component of the seal, which include the good financial housekeeping, social protection, and disaster preparedness. Also, the municipalities to meet requirement for essential component of the seal in terms of business friendliness, competitiveness, environmental management, and peace and order. It could be remembered that this town is qualified for the 2015 seal of a good local governance, enabling its local government to access 3 million for infrastructure project under the agency Performance Challenge Fund. The SDLD is the scaled up version of the seal of good housekeeping. It's SDS, the PCF is an incentive fund to local government units in the form of a counterpart funding to high impact capital investment project, the annual investment program, the 10% development fund consistent with the national priorities. It is open to all province cities and municipalities awarded with the seal of local housekeeping, provided that the LG shall allocate a counterpart fund to implement a capital management project aligned with the national development agenda and priorities. Town was a passer of the 2012 seal of good housekeeping and later seal of local governance, SDLC in 2014. The prerequisite to qualify for the PCF, the SDS is given to review the good performance, internal housekeeping, especially on sound fiscal management, transparency, accountability, and performance management. Balita naman ay mga pagkatakbo ng LGU po, mga kaibigan ng binasa natin. Yung Porac town po. Ayon sa balita, PX Embassy Pinoy reported heard on an unscathed from burning in UK Tower. Manila, the Philippine Embassy in London said a yet unknown member of the Filipinos were known to reside in the burning Grenfell Tower in the north of Kensington district in the West London, but the embassy was still taking on their condition as of Wednesday night. General Janana Mangalili said they received a report that some of the Filipino residents were taken to hospital for treatment due to smoke inhalation and burn, where some other were able to flee, burning an arm. Our effort now are to find out whether they have been brought to safety, mga Lilis said. Institution Filipinos, leaders of the Royal Borough, Kensington, and Chelsea, West London, according to the embassy. Ayan po. May kasamang Pilipino po ay na biktima diyan po pag kasunog ng tore. Bahay yan po sa London. Ang orasan natin alas 8:56 na po mga kaibigan. Okay. Itong balita arm releases 3.5 billion for Marawi. Basahin natin mamaya. Pero bago natin basahin ito, maghanap buhay muna mga kaibigan. Okay. Saan na ba?
Sa luming balita at iba pa, brought to you by Picante Pizza and Picante Product. Ang Picante Pizza and Picante Product ay matatagpuan po dyan sa Cotabato City. May tatlong branch na sila dyan sa Cotabato City. Tara na, mag-Picante Pizza at Picante Product, malamang masarap na pagkain ay ito ay halal na pagkain. Kapag special opinion balita at iba pa, partner ng Absdamahan'Slive-Stream News Tv, the only informative news authority online. Kapag special opinion, kung gusto niyo sumali sa usapang bayan, magbigay ng question opinion, from halo-halo special opinion balita at iba pa, mag-activate mag-text, tumawag. Telepono Globe 0977-84-2023 at sa smart naman ay 0947-484-2808. Okay. Pagpatuloy natin ang balita, ay 58 na ng umaga po. ARM released 35 million from Marawi Aid. Cotabato City, the Atoms region in Muslim Mindanao. ARM has spent 35 million in humanitarian aid for the victims of the Marawi City crisis, providing relief to over 200,000 individuals in evacuation center, staying with their relatives or in the region operations center. ARM Governor Mujib Hataman said the aid is aimed at meeting the growing basic needs of the communities struggling with the current situation in Marawi City. He said the current plan from the regional government can respond to the needs of the evacuees. The ARM having allotted about 77,000 for victims of the crisis. Latest update from the ARM Crisis Management Committee indicated that the regional government served relief packs to 200,234 evacuees and provided medical services to 4,003 individuals. During the 3 weeks battle, the government troops and the mountain terrorists, as well as the Abu Sayyaf,
The committee saved from done 5,132 trapped or stranded civilian in Marawi war zone, where 1,079 civilian was still inside battle zone and needed to be rescued immediately. The Armed Health Department, meanwhile, has set up an operations center in Iligan City to provide medical assistance to the evacuees, to ensure equal and timely relief distribution to individuals struggling with this case in Marawi City. The ARM uses a system dubbed Disaster Assistance and Family Access Card, AFA. The system is applied by the Department of Social Welfare and Development DSW to validate the status of the families affected by the crisis which will serve as a reference in the province appropriate intervention. Liza Alamia Bakar, Executive Secretary, encouraged Marawi residents were there in the evacuation center or elsewhere to register their social welfare office. The DSWD, the ARM, the lead agency is the lead agency manning the operations center established in Malabang, Mindanao, del Sur. Ayan ang balita po. Pag-relief ng ARM po. Balita nga Zamboanga naman tayo. Tingnan natin ang balita nga Zamboanga. 8 people arrested, 3 got missing in Zamboanga del Sur. Government authorities have intercepted a fishing boat and arrested 8 people for legal fishing offshore Zamboanga del Sur. The police reported Wednesday, June 14. The police regional office, Zamboanga Peninsula, Western Mindanao, and the fishing boat was intercepted around 4 a.m. Tuesday, June 13, in the water of Dumangilas Bay, Marcos at Tubig, Zamboanga del Sur. Joint police and military personnel, backed by militiamen and sea watchmen were on seaborne when they spotted a fishing boat locally known as Tapay-Tapay. Engaged in legal fishing activity. Arrested were the following: Rolando Casipong, 42, boat captain Angelito Casipong, 44, Ruel Malalis, 29, Alin Rendisa, 23, Libert Aguirre, 7, Daniel Aniceto, 18, Deno Mahusay, 39, and Julimar Yusuf, 32. Confiscated from them to Baksadupa assorted fees and fishing gears, mga kaibigan. Yan na po ang balitang Zamboanga. Balitang Iligan naman tayo. Okay. Tagal ang balitang Iligan, no? Ito na. Balitang Iligan, Coastal Secure Iligan Port. Manila Philippine Army report that Mauti militant service leaked into Iligan City. The Philippine Coast Guard assured the public yesterday that it is implementing tight security at the city port. Commodore Arman Palilo, PCG spokesman, sa Transportation Secretary Arthur Tugade, ordered the PCG to take over security at Iligan Port on May 26. Coordinating with the Philippine Port Authority The stakeholder will deploy additional personnel in checkpoint, said the Balilo. He said they are also taking the identity of this ligan to ensure that they are only residents affected by this crisis and not terrorists. Balilo, they are strictly implementing no ID, no entry policy. He said the PCG also heightened security at seaport across the country. Meanwhile, Agusan del Norte may implement the curfew from midnight to 4 a.m. while martial law is in effect in Mindanao, according to the Department of Interior and Local Government, DIG. Agusan del Norte, Agusan del Norte Peace and Order Council passed a resolution recommending the curfew Sangguniang Panlalawigan Formación, DIG Caraga Director. Agusan del Norte is about 275 kilometers or 6 hours and 30 minutes away from Marawi City. Formación said a curfew is a precautionary measure not only against terrorism but also drug-related incident as well as violent. Maghanap buhay muna.
Uy, ta. Mga tuta sa kabasakan, magpalupad ta og tabanog. O sige, ato ta dungo sa turis sa kuryente. Pwede mga kat dito.
Ops! Asa man mo mga to ha? Kabalo ba mo nga delikado magduwa-duo sa turis sa kuryente?
Nanong delikado manang.
Ay nako, pag musangit ang inyong tabanog sa kuryente, makuryentihan unya mo. Maupon na pwedeng mahitabo ninyo o mukatkat mo anong turis sa kuryente.
Hala, hadlo ka di ay no?
Mao jud, mauna, ngayaw mo pagduwa dito ha? I-manage na ninyo.
Oo, manang.
Hinumdum hatid kaninyo sa NGCP, National Grid Corporation of the Philippines.
Ligtas na daloy ng elektrisidad at mabilis na serbisyo hatid sa mga kumukonsumo ng kuryente. Ngunit ito'y maaaring matigil, magdulot ng brownout o pagkasawi kung sasaway tayo sa ligtas na distansya sa mga tore, poste at linya ng kuryente. Makipag-ugnayan sa NGCP sa telepono bilang 02-981-4545 kung may alam kayong hindi ligtas na gawain malapit sa poste ng kuryente. Isang paalala mula sa National Grid Corporation of the Philippines at ng Bantay Baterya.
Ayaw bang sunog din ha?
Nga man pare.
Paghangyo ang NGCP, palikaya ng mga butang na magkahatag og biglo. Makabog na grass fire sunod sa mga transmission structures. Ilabi na karoon ng summer pre. Kung ayaw ang sagot, dali lang kain dakpon sa kalayo.
Gamay raman kayo ni pre.
Gamay ra lagi pre. Pero diya magsugod ang peligro. Gani ito na pa'y ubang gididi. Sama sa papananong og kahoy doon sa transmission structures. Pagtao doon mga antinas. Pagtukod og kamalayan, ug sa mga struktura na magkahatag og peligro.
Usa likay ang mga butang nga makahatag og kadaot sa atong palit. Ilabi na sulod sa mga transmission structures. Pagdaigma, ang mabinantayon, kining tanan alang usab sa atong kaayuhan. Ning hinumdum hatod ninyo sa NGCP, National Grid Corporation of the Philippines.
Hoy pre, ano magsunog din ha?
Nga naman pre.
Naghangyo ang NGCP, may kaya ng mga butang na magkahatag og peligro. Makabog na grass fire sunod sa mga transmission structures.
Gamay raman kayo ni pre.
Gamay ra lagi pre. Pero diya magsugod ang peligro. Gani ito pa ubang gididi. Sama sa pagpananong kahoy o sa transmission structures, pagtao og antinas, o pagtukod og kamalayan, o sa mga struktura na magkahatag og peligro.
Usa likay ang mga butang nga makahatag og kadaot sa atong palit. Labi na sulod sa mga transmission structures. Pagdaigma, pagmapinantayon, kining pahinumdum hatod kaninyo sa NGCP, National Grid Corporation of the Philippines.
Okay, tama muna. Balitang pangdaigdigan, Somali terror group has badly 31 dead in capital. An overnight siege of a restaurant in Mogadishu, Somalia, carried out by the Islamic extremist group Al-Shabaab left at least 31 people dead and nearly 40 wounded on the Thursday morning, according to the report by the Associated Press. All 5 attackers were killed after the attempt against a pizza house and a restaurant that reportedly popular with young Somalis. The gunmen impersonated military forces and then detonated a car bomb at the gate to begin the attack, police and witnesses said. With the terrorism in Africa, Al-Shabaab under attack in Somalia amid killing claim. Shortly after the attack, began Al-Shabaab took responsibility for it via a statement to Radio Andalus, a broadcast system that support the militant group. On Thursday morning, the attack ended when the soldiers around building and neutralized the situation and killed 5 attackers. I never thought I would have the chance to see the sun again. The varsity student Saida Hussein or the Associated Press, they were killing people on site. There's a Shabaab which translate the youth in Arabic. It's an Al-Qaeda linked group that has been active since 2006, but recently emerged the Islamic extremist group in Africa. It's claimed more than 2,000 live in 2016. According to the Washington-based African Center for Strategic Study, it's estimated to have between 7,000 to 9,000 members. It has promised to escalate the extremity of this attack after the Somali new government revamped the open system against it. On Sunday, the U.S. military in Africa said it executed an airstrike in southern Somalia that killed 8 Islamic extremists. Somalia's President Mohamed Abdullahi Mohamed corroborated this information and said this measure would have damaged Al-Shabaab. Ability to coordinate new attacks. The attack on this house comes after the U.S. Navy SEAL was killed by Al-Shabaab in May, according to an Al-Shabaab spokesman. The May attack was a retaliation for a U.S. attack on one of its bases. It was the first U.S. combat death in Somalia since the 1993 Black Hawk Down incident, which brought down 2 helicopters and killed 18 American soldiers. U.S. Embassy intervention in Somalia after the Black Hawk Down incident in March. President Donald Trump approved the operation, including but not limited to a strike against the extremist group. Ayan po. So, wala na tayong balita. Kompleto ng balita sa umagang ito. Medyo na-delay po kasi ang broadcast natin dahil hindi po tayo makapasok sa system po. Medyo mahina po ang system po, mga kaibigan. Mahina ang internet connection sa kanilang mga. Okay, nandiyan na sa Facebook page ang news natin ngayon. Pwede rin nyo makita po sa blog Absdamahan'Slive TV.blogspot.com po. At sa Twitter, at MindBebe, makita rin po, mga kaibigan. Sa Skype, minsan makapasok tayo dyan, mga kaibigan. At sa Google Plus, dyan din sa Google Plus, marami kayo pagtingin. tinanong yan sa video natin po mga kaibigan. Okay, so wala na news. Balitang hangin na lang tayo lokal po mga kaibigan. Okay. Bago ako magtapos ng balita, may release mo kanina itong si former Mayor Congressman kasalukuyan, si Pedro Acharon Jr. ay sa kaso niya kasama itong nanay ni former Councilor Atendido at isa pa ata kung sino yun sa kaso po ng grab. Acquitted ng kataas-taasan hukuman po mga kaibigan. Ang balita ng hangin, 81 Fahrenheit, partly cloudy po ngayon. It's feel like 86 Fahrenheit, minimum 77, maximum of 88. Okay. Sige na, paikot na. Paikot na. Wind chill, 87 Fahrenheit. Moonrise 10 p.m. Moonset 10:39 a.m. Humidity 83%. Okay. Think pa. Precipitate 0.0 mm. Pressure 29.88 inches. Visibility 10 km. Mga kaibigan. Sunrise 5:35 a.m. Sunset 5:54 p.m. Dew point 75 Fahrenheit, wind chill 87 Fahrenheit. At ang balita sa umaga ito, sa programa yung Halo Special Opinion Balita. Diba pa? This has been Absdamahan. Magandang umaga for program Halo Special Opinion Balita. Diba pa? Kapartner ng Absdamahan'Slive-Stream News Tv. Informative news authority. Okay, salamat. Babalik tayo mga alas 10 po ng gabi po sa ating programa. Bye-bye.